over your heads, now.
Now, if you've managed to watch all these videos, and I really hope you do because they're awesome, and I'm not just saying that because, well, I am just saying that. I mentioned X-Men earlier, and that's why number 4 on the list is X-Men. And this one is not very complicated. I know that right now everyone is out there kind of talking a lot of crap about Bryan Singer, and he's probably done a ton of shady stuff in his life that I don't want to know about and I can't really attest to, but he has done one thing that I am really impressed with. This is a guy who came out with a movie called The Usual Suspects, which really blew everyone's mind in terms of its style, its direction, its storytelling, its acting. But what is this guy's next move? Suddenly he's directing X-Men. I remember the first time I read this in a magazine called Cinescape, where at the time we didn't really have internet that was really going to give us every little detail, and it was like, someone's making an X-Men movie? And I looked at my comics and I looked at this, I said, wow, finally, someone's going to do something interesting. But how silly is it going to look? That first time I sat in the theater and watched X-Men, everything changed forever at that point. Suddenly this was real. This was real drama. I mean, the movie opens up with a scene in a concentration camp. This is a movie about superheroes that opens up in a concentration camp. I'm not kidding, look. That's a concentration camp. And this is a movie about a guy who can manipulate metal, a guy who shoots lasers from his eyes, a guy with giant claws. I mean, you get the picture. This was somebody saying you can take this material seriously. And guess what, folks? After that, you have a little film called Batman Begins, you have a little film called Spider-Man, The Dark Knight, go on and on and on. Say what you want about Bryan Singer. This movie made it clear you can make a blockbuster, you can have fun with it, you can tell a comic book story, but that doesn't mean you have to avoid serious topics and really take some real actors and put them in there with some good pedigree and tell a great story. Thank you, Bryan Singer.
You know, you should wear your seatbelt.
Hey, look, kid, I don't need advice on auto.